Because I just posted the link right now.
There we go. There we are.
All right.
Yeah, you're back.
All right, bye.
Where's Devin?
I'm getting that right now.
All right.
Call Devin Jeffrey.
Hi, buddy.
Hello? Yeah, go to my channel. The stream's already started. And click that link. Because I already posted a link in chat.
Right on.
Yep, we
All
got
right,
it.
bye.
Here we go with the bullshit camera shit again.
Sorry. But, thank you, Marcus. Thank you, you sons of bitches. When one thing goes wrong, you can always count on Dylan to save the night.
Yep.
But while we're waiting for Devin and Brett to come on in, well, speaking of Brett, he's there, but he just has to get his camera on.
Cheryl's here. Hi, Cheryl.
Her microphone's off though.
Yeah, you got to hit the mic on. There's Devin.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, guys, man. Computer, this fucking computer, man. So,
We hear you, Brett, but we don't see you, Brett.
No, we know he's trying to figure that out. And like Marcus just said in chat before you guys came in, he was like, "Dylan saved the fucking night."
who?
Marcus said in chat, "Dylan saved the night."
I know. Last time I'd hit it like 5 times to turn on the fucking camera.
Um,
Yeah, we see your placeholder there, Brett, but we just don't see you.
oh, fucking A.
Fucking A, right?
Have a beer, Devin.
Yeah, I'm drinking, man. It's been one of those fucking days.
Yeah. It won't allow me to turn my fucking camera on.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
As I was saying before, Cheryl, I made the bold move the other day. I canceled my Netflix.
Yeah.
There it goes.
This fucking thing, after hitting it probably like 7 or 8 times, it said, "Warning, you're about ready to join the stage. Do you want to turn on your camera?"
No fucking shit, I want to join the
Fuck
camera.
yeah, I don't want to turn on the camera. Jesus.
What's going on, Neopets, you sons of bitches?
They got some weird prompts that come up. Yeah, you want to turn the damn camera on. What do you think you did? You know, you chose your camera, you chose your microphone, and when you said join, it should just automatically lead you right in.
Yeah, I'm with Neil. This has been watched by the FBI. That's why he's messing up.
You're not wrong.
What you do to piss him off?
Nothing.
Okay, there we go. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Was having issues. Hello again, guys. Yeah, sorry about that.
No
Having
problem.
issues on my end. So, to all the people in chat.
That happens, Devin. That happens.
That's the story of life.
Yeah, it's like me. I went and picked up the Verizon Home 5G internet router the other day, hooked it up, looked on the web app. Their whole system's down for the count. It's been down for like 30 days. And I guess it was more of a cash grab. You know, they wanted everybody to sign up. So I returned it right away. I said, well, you guys get it figured out. Give me a call.
Damn.
Uh,
I threw on my green hat to match Mark's fucking new mod he's vaping on, but
There you go.
Oh,
everything went to shit.
Yeah, he put the fucking BTFC on top of that bitch. He was
Right
like,
on.
oh well, we got a little bit of Grim Green, we got a little bit of Mark Vape and Fagan, we got a little bit of fucking Mike Vives. He's like, we're including everybody.
Yep. We don't exclude anybody.
Exactly.
no, it's not Neil Pitts. I'm using fiber internet, you son of a bitch. It's actually my computer. The computer that I got just does not have enough CPU power to run a stream for some
Right.
odd reason because my dumbass didn't really look into it a lot more. But I got some advice from Brian and Brett, so
Yeah.
I got to send this one back and get a different one. So sorry, guys, shit
Mister
happens.
Mister Six Pack Kid is in chat. Holy shit!
Hey, what's going on, Nick?
Six
Nick.
pack. I'll wear
6-pack
camo so
kid.
Dylan won't see me coming.
Um, so obviously, since we did like the first, I don't know, fucking 20 minutes on my channel, we'll probably do some OT a little bit.
But since
You
we
guys.
were having technical difficulties, Devin, let's kind of rerun it. Let's kind of run it back to the beginning. This
Okay,
time,
so yeah.
let's start it off with Mr. Brian Ferguson.
Okay, so yeah, one last time.
We
What's
can do it
everybody
again.
vaping on? So yeah.
I have got my .mod.pod Max with me tonight. Also have my trusty Rebel DNA 75 with the Trillium sub tank by Eden Mods, which they're no longer around.
Jesus Christ.
Also have the RSS Mods and Ambition Mods Hera with the SX Mini Focon on top. It's an RDTA. And last but not least, I have the beefy big tank on top of the die codes, and that is a K-Fun 25 millimeter. That's on the Danny Box 21700. For the juices, I don't remember all the juices I made, but they're all my own concoction. So I'm going to pass it over to Mr. Brett Whitney.
Thank you, Brian. It's
You're
good to
welcome.
see you guys in chat. Sorry about the technical difficulties. It happens. I'm vaping on Cubano out of this Modi pink. It's not what you guys think. I'm really gay.
I knew it!
And I got also the K Fun 25 on the Osmotus Mighty. And I got Top Gear with the Blaze 24 on that. Got the Minikin 3 with the Barrage on that. And I got the Lost Vape Centurion Stabwood with the Blaze, or no, Monza Pro. And the juices on vaping is Campfire, Banana Fosters, Key Lime Cannoli, and Cocot Parfait. And I will pass it to the one, the only, the ma'am of dragons, Cheryl.
Hey, what's
Now
going
that
on,
you said
Ron?
that, she's gonna whip out the fucking witch's cauldron now.
Got our celebrity in chat. What's going on, Ron Jeremy? Thank you so much for joining and being a big sponsor.
my baby dragon. Okay, I got my bell box with my Joker edition purple shiny red rabbit with, what did I put in this one? Oh, black licorice English coffee ice knuckle that I had made. And I have my billet box with some peanut butter cream that I had made. And I have my Ursa with the Wasp Nano that has the cherry lime ginger from Dom's. And I have my Boxer DNA 75 with the Dead Rabbit 3 on top with cran apple juice for loads.
Ooh.
Take it away.
The twat waffle.
Twat waffle. I
Billet
want it
box with the
nice.
the billet box with the wicked outfit that has Mr. Stevie Marquez's vultures in it, and that's about it. Hey, Devin, Sweet Cheeks, what you vaping on?
All right, once again, I got the Boxer DNA 75C Squawk with the Bonza Pro RDA. I'm actually running this in single coil mode with the nice purple there. So there you guys go. And just got some of my great bubblegum DIY. So that's it, man. That's all I got going. So welcome everybody once again. So
Oh,
sorry,
and we got a special guest coming in now on the stream, Devin. Are you okay with it?
that's fine.
Mr. BVG himself, the bearded motherfucking vape god.
Yep.
Oh yeah. What's up, man? Yeah,
He's
that's
coming
cool.
in right now,
There he
Mr.
is,
BV
BVG.
motherfucking G.
Hey, what's going on, mate?
Hello.
What's up, bro?
There you go. Love the light show.
The rave, man. Had it going on.
Oh yeah.
I'm only in for a little while.
Hell yeah, brother.
That's cool.
Hey, how late is it there now? Actually, I know how late it is. It is 3:36 in the morning. No. It's 1:36 in the morning, isn't it?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Damn.
Man. No.
Yes.
See,
I'm
there's
only
this
in
guy,
for a
and
while.
have you met
No.
BVG? Have you met Night Clover yet?
No.
He's teaching us all mathematics, and he taught me the time where you live. So I can't even thank him. Sorry, man.
Professor
Jesus.
Red Night Clover.
No
All
shit.
right.
Okay.
Six Pack Kid says Deal Ho was the best name so far.
You got jokes.
That ain't
Yeah.
right.
Dylan said in August when he goes to Marks, he said he's going to get behind the 4x8 sheet of OSB in the garage and just there's going to be a hole in it. He's going to work that.
Whoa, hey, whoa! I never said I was working anything.
There's Six Pack Kid. How we doing, Nick?
Hello, Six Pack Kid. All right, mate.
BBG, I didn't mean to fuck up your buffet. I was just fucking amazed that you were still awake.
Oh, mate. I've had a couple of cans as well, so I'm all right.
Hell yeah, good show earlier, man. I was watching.
Yeah. But I've had a couple of these.
Oof.
There you
So
go.
I'm all right. I'm only staying on for a little while just to say hello. Just
Did
to
that say
hello.
pecker oil?
Pecker.
Jesus
I hope
Christ.
it was big enough
Oh,
for you
neck,
to
neck
neck
oil.
oil?
cutting yourself.
Beaver
Dick
Town.
oil.
Does that say Beaver Town?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I like going to Beaver Town.
You know, John. When you showed that earlier,
Finally got rid of my
in the
gum.
earlier stream, I thought that's exactly what he said. That he said. I thought it said pecker oil.
Oh.
I think I'm out of gum, and I'm going to stay out of gum. That damn stuff's
Devin,
getting expensive.
Did you see what Neil put in chat, Devin, about Arkansas?
What? If it's not PMTA, it is illegal to own or possess it. Yeah, I know about that, Neil. Yeah.
Oh Jesus, good lord.
Yeah. But from what I
How
was
could they-
reading on, I think that's just for disposables, I believe. But it might be for everything. I don't know.
I can't understand how they can make anything else illegal if it wasn't PMTA approved, because you've already bought it, and that's your own personal property. That's,
Oh, yeah.
you know, doesn't make any sense.
Oh, I completely agree.
That's like telling somebody, okay, you're a licensed to carry a gun in another state. You moved here. We still have you listed as a gun owner, but now we're going to change the law all of a sudden, make your gun illegal. Now we want it back off you. That's bullshit.
No, it's like telling the Irish people they're taking away all their beer.
Oh, I love me some beaver. That's why I have a white beaver on tap.
All devices. Okay. Yeah. Well, I vape at home anyway, so I really don't give a shit. So.
I vape at home, I vape in the car, I vape on the streets, I
That's
vape in
fucked
somebody
up.
else's house. I
Yeah,
don't
it's like, what are they going to do? Send the vape police to your apartment and say you have to give us all your equipment because we're confiscating it? Come on, really?
Hell no.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
After so long of trying to explain the science to the politicians and all that, there's just no point anymore. They don't listen anyway. So,
No, they
I
don't.
don't think they really care.
so
And that's
at
both
this point,
sides of the aisle, too, Devin. I just don't think they care.
Well, no,
yeah,
Devil. With that, here's the crazy thing that I'm starting to see over here where I'm at. Some of these dumb idiots are now starting to see. Okay, well, if vaping's now starting to get people off smoking, then we might as well just stop selling cigarettes, or in
Yep.
BBG's terminology, fags. Might as well stop selling that. Might as well just start taxing the vape gear and the juice. You
Right.
know, that way it's easier. That way FDA or Big Tobacco is still making their money off the shit and things like that.
It's all about taxes, is what it comes down to. If they can rack you for X amount of dollars in equivalents of the cigarette tax money that they collect, no problem with vaping. You know, here, we're going to promote it because it's now double the money coming in for tax. But since not everybody vapes, but they still have a lot more smokers, they're making more money off the smokers on the tax. And that's why, when I came down from Pennsylvania, it was a 40% tax on vape equipment. And that's a lot. And
Yeah.
it's just ridiculous.
Six Pack Kid says, Mr. Whitney, I'll come down and take that purple rock off your hands. I'll even load it myself.
It's giving me energy to do this show tonight.
Wiana's Big Brown Beaver? Oh.
No,
That's just Brett
Winona's,
talking shit.
okay.
You remember that
Winona's,
song?
okay. Yeah. Let's see here. Brown for 500, Brett says. So.
BBG's got
The
Was that the
Pixel.
Pixel?
What are they calling it now? Was it MX80 or something like that?
MS-13, I think.
Well, the biggest thing is they changed the name because somebody else was using the word pixel in the disposable, I think. So they had to change the name of it.
Right.
Called mind you, I'm on the official site. It is called, if I could take a fucking look at Jesus Christ, where the fuck, son of a mother.
Well, this is what you expect on the CBS show,
It is
guys.
called the XR-80.
That's what it is. The
Such
XR-80.
complexity off the official
Well, no.
site.
That's the collab with Monarchy, but the one that BBG just showed, it's the XR-60.
The 60. Got
Yeah.
it.
Right.
Nothing like confusing the public.
Pretty much.
No, that's it. Yeah. If it vapes, I'll buy it.
That's it. That's all that matters.
That's exactly what BBG said earlier on my stream. He's like, if it vapes, I'll buy it.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah, man.
If it vapes well, I'm getting it. You know, I don't care whether it's got DNA 60 or DNA fucking 17,000. Do you know what I mean? If it vapes,
Right.
it vapes. You know, if it does the job, then
Well,
it's working.
now think back about billet box. They had the
Right.
best thing to do. They called everything was a billet box, but they revision numbers, the C, the B's. They did it the perfect way. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I could never afford a billet box. Right.
yeah. I've got two of them, and I tell you what, they're nice devices, but they are a little on the pricey side.
Yeah. So like I could get like the clone. What's it called?
The
SX.
SXK.
SXK.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I could get one of them. It's fine. But
yeah.
I've got the Pulse V1. Yeah, I
Yep.
know, Brian, you've got the V2. Um,
Right.
that vape's just as good.
Sure.
You know?
Sure.
If it keeps me off the fags, then it's doing its job.
I've got a pulse.
I was wondering if you're okay or not.
The only problem I have with this V2 is the magnets come right out real quick off the door, and you got to keep gluing them down. So I'm printing a whole set of white panels for it tonight, and I got to go get some magnets that are going to be like the oblong type, and I'm
Yeah,
just going to use an epoxy glue on them. That's
right.
the best way to go.
Is that the metal casing? Your V2, is that the metal casing?
Yeah, it's an aluminum case all the way
Oh, okay.
around, and
Yeah.
they pretty much plastic see-through on everything else. But the only
Okay.
problem is that the magnets that they use, I don't know if you can see this, but see, that's from the super glue that I've already used. So
Right.
it's been dripped down, and it gets on the mod itself, and
Yeah.
it's no big deal. I'm going to put white panels on it because I wanted to get the white panels to begin with. So
Yeah.
I downloaded the templates off of a Vape site and loaded
Okay.
them up in Ultimaker Cura, and I sliced them for the printer, and they're still printing in there.
Right.
So I'll have those done tonight. I just got to go get some magnets.
Yeah. You know,
I mean, the clear,
I had
And
the
Mark,
clear
the
is
original.
nice, but I'm just not into the clear stuff.
Yeah.
I'd rather have
Talking,
solid color.
talking about magnets, I had the original drag,
Oh
and I
yeah,
dropped
yeah, yeah, yeah.
the shit out of that. Right, still vape, still worked, but I dropped the shit out of it. Um, and the magnet fell out of the drawer of the door.
Yeah.
So, being Billy Big Bollocks, I'm trying to fit the magnet back in.
Yeah.
Well, I've put it in the wrong side. Yeah, so like whenever I closed the door, it just popped back out again.
Yeah.
Right. So every time I change the battery, put a battery in, close the door, and it will shut. Every time I put it down on the surface, it'll just pop right back open again. It'll just
Mm-hmm.
annoy the fuck out of me.
Bro, I did that back in the day too. Do you guys remember volcano mods? Those DNA mods they had? They had like a dual 18650, then they had a single 18650. Volcano, I can't remember. They were badass mods, but I did that on one of those, man. It came out of the fucking door, and I fucking I epoxied it, that motherfucker in backwards. And when I let it sit overnight, and I went to put it together, it was just like,
Bump.
and I was just like, as soon as I felt it, I realized what had happened, and I'm like, I glued it fucking backwards, man.
Yeah, it's just
I felt fucking.
it's so annoying.
I put
glued it.
I put fucking, what did I do, man? It was on the fucking door, and I flipped it upside down on my workbench outside and put like fucking I don't know, man, some kind of shit to eat it off, and left it there for a day or two. Then fucking pried the shit out of there, man.
Yeah.
So I got it out and fixed it, but it was a motherfucker. I scarred it up getting it out, but it was on the inside, so fuck it.
Yeah.
But I felt like a dumbass.
One of my
Well,
friends, he got the magnet back out, and he turned it round, and he glued it in for me. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's fine, but yeah. It's
Well,
so
it's
annoying. You
I
can't put
wouldn't
it down.
blame Vandy Vape for the issue with the magnets. It's just hard to take a magnet and glue it to plastic, no matter what you really use, and it's not
Yeah.
going to hold forever. It's going to
Yeah.
eventually pop out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't use this very often. I should
Right.
do really. Um, I like it. I like it. Yeah,
I
I
know
am going to.
when I get my panels printed, I'm going to go up to the Hobby Lobby tomorrow and get some magnets. I'm going to use the epoxy glue and use, when you use epoxy glue on any 3D printed material, it's going to hold. But
Make
this,
sure you put the magnets around the right way.
yeah, absolutely. But this real slick plastic, I don't see how even epoxy could hold on that one. I mean, it's a good idea to make it see through. It's kind of
Yeah,
cool and everything, but I would have
it does
preferred
look
a
cool.
solid panel.
It does look cool.
But it's really nice because they have three different templates you can download and print different parts for the panels.
Yeah,
So that's kind of a neat idea the way they did it.
yeah,
So I'm going to do that, and then I might actually mix and match a couple different colors.
yeah.
Different color button. That'd be kind of cool.
Yep.
The world's your oyster, as they say.
Well, I do want to talk about something. Marcus, if you're still watching, I caught that last comment you made before we had to restart it over here. Mark is not a professional, so thank you. Mark is what you call a sloppy toppy, so thank you, Marcus, if you're
Actually,
still
no, Devin,
watching.
correction on that because what would have
Well,
taken Mark 6 hours to do a fucking build on his channel, it only took him like 10, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I stand corrected with Six Pack Kid. He's correct. It's high polished acrylic. And in
What's the
layman's
difference
terms,
between
it's
acrylic and
plastic.
plastic? Isn't it the same?
What's that, Cheryl?
Acrylic and plastic, ain't that the same?
Yeah, Nick was just being kind of ironically funny there. That's kind of
Uh,
that's the more the
what
technical
is it?
term for it.
Acrylic with your pinky up when you use it?
Marcus is here.
Oh, is he?
But,
Oh, okay. So.
Jesus Christ,
Oh,
that's
there you are, Marcus. I see you now. So,
hey,
For
Marcus,
but
how
by
we
the
doing?
time this stream's over, Freebase and Freddie will be fucking playing music live.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he will. I'm sure. Or we're waiting on the celebrity to get in chat now. So Mark, if you're out there trolling, which I know you probably are, say something in chat so we know that you're here. So
he's also drinking.
so uh, yeah. So I know it's been a couple of weeks since we last done the show and everything. You know, Uh, the one of the main reasons is the whole computer issue, and then I'm having issues with this new computer, so I'm sending this one back and getting a new one, another one. So it's just, man, life has just been nuts the last few weeks. So that's what's been going on. Plus, it's been raining the last couple of days, which has been nice. Having a few days worth of rain, so it feels pretty good outside right now. So I got the window open and I hear
Yeah.
all the birds chirping and everything. But so as far as anything new that's been going on, really nothing, man. It's just daily life, all that shit. So really not a whole lot new that's going on in the world right now. So so that's what's been going on with me. I know I've been talking to these guys the last couple of weeks on Zoom and everything, so not a whole lot's new. I know Brad, he's been working pretty hard the last week or so. So, Brett, you want to tell the audience how work's been going?
Work's been going good, real good. Staying busy, and I'm actually doing roofs for people and paying them to do them. I don't.
There you
I don't
go.
want. I don't want to get money for working. I'd rather just be homeless and pay other. I'm talking shit, man. No, I've been working
Actually,
my ass off, man. There's been so many fucking storms and fucked up shit. There was tornadoes the other day. I got caught out in it in my fucking truck, and I tried to go to Lowe's, or I left a job site and went to Lowe's because I fucked something up and I needed something. And just in like a 10-minute drive, shit went fucking haywire. Like storms in 2 hours early with fucking tornadoes that weren't expecting to hit. And I get to Lowe's and I couldn't get in the fucking store, man. They had already like seek shelter and shit and had the door locked. And I'm like, oh fuck. So I'm sitting there like thinking, should I wait it out? And like shit, just the radio shit like getting worse and worse. And then I drove home and could barely even fucking see to drive and made it home. And there was no fucking power. And yeah, it sucked, man. People are out around. People are still, there's still people without power from that. Unfortunately, I'm not one of those. Or, I mean, it's good I'm not one of those people, but yeah, there's some unfortunate people out there still.
I think this is going to be the year of the storms. We had one doozy the other night, man. The wind was going like crazy. I was watching a tree out front. It's going like this, and I'm going, whoa, what the heck?
Yeah.
Yeah. Six back to answer your question. Whenever Dylan gets ready to do one of those, I'll promise I'll make him do one.
Which is
Within
obviously
the next.
never.
Yep. So it's just trying to get him to do it, and
Why
so
won't
yeah,
you
I'll
do it?
try.
What are you afraid
Because I'm
of?
not doing it. I'm not afraid of anything. I'm just not doing it.
Why?
Because it's my choice of not wanting to do it.
Wait a minute. I got the perfect idea. Dylan can do dill hole. BVG does a great cornholio, so we got dill hole and cornholio. We can do a wick job.
Oh man.
He does it
BVG's
better.
got cornholio down
Oh,
perfect.
Jesus.
Watch this. There it is. There it is.
There you go. I'll tell you, it's really awesome having a special guest on here that's outside of the U.S. and everything, because I think the only person we've had that was outside of the U.S. was Bogan. So I don't think
Yeah.
we've had anybody on the show from the U.K. yet. So thank you, BVG, for coming on and hanging out, man. So
I mean, on my
Thanks for having me.
stream,
BVG's the
I
only
mean, outside
normal
the
one
C-
on the panel.
I mean, outside of the CVS show, I've had BBG himself. I've had Bick. I've had, who else did I have from the UK? I'm supposed to have Josh Vapes on. I've had Mark on already. So who the hell is next?
Rip
uh,
strippers.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he
that-
can
that
tell
would
you
be
about his
kinda
dry
fun.
knuckle situation. So
I would like to see Phil Busardo on there too, as well as vaping with Vic. He'd be a fun character to get on.
Yep.
oh yeah, vaping with Vic. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be fun. I'll see if I can have Dylan do his magic and see if we can get him on the CBS show. So, so yeah, we'll see what we can do there. Oh, there's Mark right there. Hey, what's going
That
on, Mark?
can
You son of a
SOB.
bitch. On. Yeah. What did you say?
Asian bear.
57 long, but as
Meter
thick as a
Asian bear.
2-liter bottle. Wow. Thank you for that comment, Mark. So thank you. In case you guys don't know, Mark has actually been flying his drone into his neighbor's window and everything, watching them undress and everything. So Mark is a sick bastard. So thank you.
I also-
Carol, he's hitting on you.
I also
No.
heard Fagan was the great Cornholio's brother.
Yeah,
I
he could
I
be.
could picture a Saturday morning build session with dill hole and cornholio. That would be kind of fun.
Oh,
And we can animate it so that we can do like on an animation basis with cartoons, so that you guys be animated, and do it like a 15-minute build session. That'd be kind of fun.
That'll be wicked.
Actually, what you could do, Brian, is get Mark and Dylan together and have them both compete on build streams or
There you
build
go.
Hell
sessions
no.
and everything. So,
Well,
see which
Devin,
one.
I told Mark earlier he had to get a sidecar for the bike for Roger, and get him a little helmet with a Roger cam so that they could switch between the scenes. Be kind
Oh,
of
that
cool.
would be cool.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
would.
get Roger like a red cape or something like that. Put him
Yeah,
some
yeah.
sunglasses on and everything.
Yep,
Yeah, that'd be
he'd
cool.
look pretty cool.
Yeah.
Mark says, "Cheryl, run!"
I ain't running. You're gonna need a run from me. You have
There
no
you go.
idea.
Uh-oh.
Back to back in a minute.
As Wiki
Uh,
Paper says, Mark's so sick
I ain't
he
trying to pick
flies
up
a
the new
drone
one.
outside. Jim just said Mark's so sick he flies a drone outside his own window.
that's correct, Jim. Thank you. So,
That's
thank you
very
so much,
correct
sir.
and accurate on so many levels.
What are you drinking, Devin?
Well, got some cold Miller Lite going on, so
Right on.
that's what I got going. Because it's just, it's been one of those weeks, man. So, especially after today. But, Mark, we should look up to Cheryl since she is the mother of us all, babysitting us.
I
Yeah.
seen a video about that once.
And I was still left unsupervised earlier.
I will talk about something also. I was watching, Hippie had shared
really?
something to the group.
Angela
And,
must
I
not
was,
be home supervising Mark because he would not be doing this if she was sitting next to him. I
I'm
gotta tell
sorry about
Angela
that.
on you.
and,
As you were saying, Devin.
Hippie was sharing some Brit.
Let's let Devin speak, please.
Hippie was sharing some breastfeeding videos, so I clicked on it. Seen some nice nipple action going on with the breastfeeding videos, man. That was pretty funny, man. They were just milking the fucking breast and everything like that. You just pulled the suction cup off and you see titties. I was like, oh my god, man.
Yeah, the
So
reality
that
is
was
totally different than that. The nipples
Why
get
the fuck do I have to be
sore
a...
and raw.
Hold on, why do I have
Especially
to
when
be
they
a...
try to chew and bite on them.
that was nice. The only
And
thing
when the
I was
teeth
like,
start to come through, oh my lord, that's when you know it's time to stop breastfeeding because they try to bite it off. You have no idea. You're not a female. You have no clue what breastfeeding is about.
Hold on, why do I have to be a part of this just hearing about nipples and breastfeeding?
and
What
the
the
only
fuck?
thing, I thought of was like, man, I wish I was there sucking on them titties, getting those
Devin!
milk out and everything. So.
BBG came at the wrong time. He's like, "What?"
He said, what the fuck did I just walk into? I don't want
All
nobody
right,
sucking my
breast milk,
nipples.
if it's fresh, will taste like sweet corn. But
Oh,
the woman, when she's breastfeeding, she can't eat anything spicy or strong, like garlic or onion, because they'll go through the breast milk and the baby won't want to have anything to do with that.
Yeah, I've
My
tasted
father-
some breast milk that wasn't all that.
My father said he's getting a butter command strap into Dylan.
that's okay. Dylan uses breast milk for his coffee creamer.
I lost it. Thanks.
Look at
You're
him,
welcome.
you just told his secret. Poor Dylan. Now you're gonna make him cry.
You're
Cheryl's probably
really
thinking
welcome,
I'm hanging around with these perverts.
So,
Oh, I've heard worse.
Oh, that's too
and
funny.
Mark, you think about the same thing every time you see breastfeeding videos too. You son of a bitch. You know you do. So.
BVG, at this time of the night, you're probably getting a little punchy.
Rico has a valid question.
He looks like he's
me.
trying to keep his eyes open.
There we go.
Rico has a valid question towards me. Dylan, when you were in a test tube, did Mark breastfeed you? No, he tried to fuck me anally.
Holy shit. Look at that fucking flat bill on your head.
The way BBG was like, huh? Okay, then. That's very interesting.
Dylan
Was
needs a
it?
haircut.
Jesus Christ.
That's the thing, isn't it? Like you can't be too serious
uh,
in this,
Exa-
setting. You know,
exactly.
you gotta have a joke, and you gotta be able to take
Six
a joke.
Pack Kid says
Oh
Dale
hell
Ho
yeah!
needs to clean his bed.
Come clean it for me.
Mark, this is a vape show. I put
uh,
on this hat to match your fucking new mod.
what new mod did he get?
The
The
Grim Green's
Republic.
new thing. He got
Oh,
that
what'd they
rebel
do?
one from
Send him
Grim
one?
Green.
I'm not sure who sent it to
Oh,
him.
I bet you
I think
Mark had to sell some disposables to some little kids before he got it. So
he got into some of that buried fucking disposable money and said, I'm a Grim Green fanboy, so I'm gonna pick one up.
yeah, there
Yeah,
you go.
Mark, just because you need a bath doesn't mean you have to bath in somebody else's dirty
Hell
bathwater, you
yeah,
sick
dude, that's
bastard.
badass. Empire.
yeah.
Yes, it
The
is.
Empire. Yeah.
Fuck
No,
yeah.
Uh,
that rebel is good, except for there's only one issue to it. That fucking battery door. Me and Mark agreed
It's
on this
not a
earlier.
rebel.
Hey, BVG. Now that Empire
Republic.
was just like
That name.
the Bogan one, the stubby, right? Where they got
Yeah,
the chip, you could actually replace the chip yourself, right? Is
yeah.
that the one? Yeah. I wonder why they hardwired the Republic instead of just making it the same.
I've heard that the Republic, the battery door flies open.
Yeah.
Right.
You just got to hold the device in a certain way, and it'll fly open. Um, that doesn't appeal to me at all.
No, no.
On
Right?
on top of that, from what I've noticed, and I'm gonna add on to BBG's thing too. From what I've noticed as well, even if you slide on like a building mat, the whole battery door for that just opens up.
Yeah.
Even if
Well,
you
you
have
got
it in your pants pocket.
to figure too. If you got your finger on the bottom, you're going to move that door and it's going to pop.
Exactly. Right. So, I mean, I'm not dissing Grim Green because I don't really know the guy. But if that was me, I would make a mod that I would look at all the imperfections before selling.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
That's what's putting me off from getting one. I love a squonk. I mean,
yeah,
got a few squonkers. I love a squonk, but I'm not particularly keen on getting a Republic because of that. Because I don't want to be squonking or be vaping and then walking down the road and then my batteries fall out and then I'm fucked with the batteries. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
just doesn't appeal to me. And if it was me, again, I don't know Grim very well, but I would recall them back,
yeah.
yeah, until the issue was sorted,
Right.
and then or the next batch have the issue sorted. You know,
Right.
that's just how I'm thinking.
Hell
What they
yeah.
should have done was on the bottom put like an indent for like a metal latch that could go
Yeah,
in there and snap in place. And then when you wanted it to open up, you'd have to physically move your thumb down in the front on the bottom
right.
and release the latch.
So
Brian, sometimes I put my finger in her bottom to make her pop.
That's a hilarious comment there, Mark. That's pretty
Oh,
fucking funny.
man.
So I'll give you that. So.
Oh shit.
That was completely uncalled for too.
that's got me.
Hey, put that
you know,
flat
like
bill back on your head.
like on the Age of Sledger, the
Um,
original, yeah. Right. I think that one of them you can
Yeah.
put it out. That's
Other
fine.
Yeah.
newer model.
But with if here, you got to find the. Do you know what I mean? Like, you got to
Yeah,
put your
something
nail
like
in.
that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
what I think should be on the
Yep.
public,
Yep.
something like that. But then again, I haven't really looked at the Republic, so I can't. Although I've said all this, I can't really comment too much um,
Right.
because I haven't really seen it.
You
Only
know,
what people have told me.
like I was telling Mark earlier too on the stream. It's one thing to have the battery door rattle when it's open, because I know you reviewed a lot of mods where you go to open the battery door and it's just rattling right there.
Yeah,
It's one thing for the mod to do it that way,
yeah,
but for doing it while it's closed too, that's just completely faulty and shit like that.
yeah, yeah. I, it feel. I mean, again, like I say, I haven't actually seen the device properly, but
Right.
it feels what people are saying to me, or what I've heard. It feels like the device has been rushed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But like again, I don't know Grim very well. I've watched his streams and stuff, and I've commented a couple of times on there and stuff. And I've seen him at Expo, UK Expo, a few times. But yeah, it's just how I feel. Yeah, that's just my opinion. Yeah, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I think it was just a slight oversight, and they figured, well, okay, we're going to use a battery door that like we've used before, so we'll just
Right.
do that. And nobody was really paying any attention to it. They figured,
Yeah,
okay, let's look at the mod from the front and the sides
yeah,
and its
yeah.
performance with the big RDA, and nobody really thought to look at the bottom.
But then, if you're going to bring out something for wild for the world,
Right,
you'd look at every aspect: the door, the front, the sides, the top, the bottom. You know, the insides, the chip. You know,
right,
you'd look at all that. You know, if I'd known now about the voltage drop on the Empire, I'm not sure whether I would have got one.
right.
I
Yeah,
got four of them, and none of mine have that problem. Luckily,
Okay. I mean, he has done a video on how to stop all that, like by
yeah,
tightening the screws and stuff. So,
right.
I mean,
did yours?
I'll give him his due. You know, he's come out with that video and he's shown how to do it. But then, why should we? We should be having a product to vape on, not having to fix.
Right.
Is yours fucked up? Does yours have voltage drop?
Yeah, yeah, it does
Damn,
a,
that
li-
sucks.
a little bit, not too much, but yeah. I feel like I'm coming down on Grim. I don't mean to sound like that. It's just how I feel. Like.
Well, I think that goes right back to the manufacturer, though, because they should be using silver plated contacts on everything. And I think
Yeah,
what they're doing is they're taking brass contacts and putting gold plating on them.
mm,
And that's just
right.
causing the voltage drop to happen.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, for a product, this vapes very very well. When
Yeah,
it works, it is a very very decent uh, product. You know,
right,
device. You know, I do like it. You know, um, the where the squonk bowl is. You know, I'm left-handed, so my
right.
thumb is on the squonk bowl. My fingers on there, and I find that quite comfortable.
Oh, yeah,
And it is pretty as well.
right.
I do like the shape of it, the look of it, and stuff. So yeah, but,
Yeah, the way they designed it, it's great for lefties and righties.
yeah, 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 100%.
it,
Yeah,
it would have made more sense for them to go with the C frame instead of a bottom battery door.
Yeah.
I don't know
yeah,
why he decided to go with a bottom battery door. C frame is where it's at.
Yeah,
And plus, with the things that China are producing now, it's so cheaply made and everything. So I think that's one of the reasons why the battery door is having so much issues because it's just too
yeah.
cheaply made.
so like that.
That's
Yep.
high tech.
The
That's a
the
drone.
vape drone.
The drone.
Yeah,
Here you go, brother. I'm actually sitting next to it. Booyah.
yeah, love it.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
Absolutely
the
love it.
drone was probably one of the best ones they ever produced.
Do you have problems with leaking at the bottom? Like so, where the batteries are.
I don't know. I used it when it was brand new and it just sat there. I gave up on
So
squonking until the Empire came
every
out.
now and again, I get a little bit of liquid along here.
Where it has that
Uh,
fucking 90 or whatever, maybe.
Yeah.
yeah, maybe.
Because since the squonk bottle isn't directly under it, where it's a straight tube, they have
Yeah,
some kind of insert where like a 90-degree,
Yeah.
yeah,
like a little miniature plumbing
Yeah,
fucking
that's the one that went like
elbow.
this.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
There's a way to fix that. You got to go to a hobby store. They sell these syringes of silicone. You know, it's
Syringe.
flexible. Yeah, you get a syringe full for like hobby use, and you just go around that area and just give it a good coating around there, and then it seals it off.
another squonk. I've taken that out because it's when I was drinking, it would just pop out. So I stopped using it. But that's a good one.
Awesome.
As Vape Fake is a complete retard. Bet on my Rizzy.
Bet.
Yep. Well, hopefully those issues get fixed. But anybody got any last minute words? I know it's been some shorter stream, but I gotta
Oh
use
no,
the
we've
bathroom
had
and
a good
everything.
stream actually. I enjoyed it.
So,
We had a
No,
couple good laughs
so
there, and it was a good stream.
yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm ready to go hang out with everybody in Zoom and everything. So I don't want to make this too long or anything. We've given you guys pretty
Right.
much 16 minutes of OT tonight. So, but
16 minutes.
yeah, 16 minutes of OT
15,
tonight.
16, yeah.
So, but Dylan, you
Wait.
got any last minute words before we call it quits? So,
get the hell off my lawn.
Oh yeah,
all right.
just to
Well,
let you guys know, since we're on Buddha Squad's channel tonight at midnight Eastern time, New York office time, he'll be live streaming Poison. Look what the cat drug in.
You know what? I need some TP for my bunghole.
He'll be dancing to it too, dressed like Bret Michaels. He'll have his flat brimmed
Jesus
hat flipped
Christ.
backwards with his bandana on, his wig. He'll be jamming.
yep.
Awesome. There we go. Cornholio.
Got a little bit of that action. Well, all right, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed this 40th episode and everything. Hopefully, with the next one, we should be back
Peace
up
out,
and
everybody.
running on my
40
channel.
ounces of freedom.
So, thanks so much for all the patience and support and everything the last few weeks and everything. But I'll let you guys know what's going to go on. Make sure you guys check out my community tab because I'll give you guys updates on my channel. So, really do
Sounds
appreciate
good,
each and every one of you for always tuning in and hanging out with us. And we'll be back next time. So, you
And
guys
also
take care.
stay tuned for my streams every Friday at 2 p.m. You know what? Who knows when BVG's is gonna randomly pop up?
And that's
you
2
guys,
p.m. Eastern time.
Have a good
you
night,
guys have a
folks.
great weekend.
All
And
right.
make sure you guys hug somebody and tell them that you love them because we're all out promise tomorrow. So spend time with your families and all that.
That's
So, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.
All right. Okay, take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'll go to bed.